Oh Allah, I am sorry, I'm trying to right my wrongs. Fighting in these wars every time I make a song. Jihad is in the heart, these sins are getting worse. And death is everywhere and soon enough will be my turn. And we try to pray, and we are barely first in line. But when it comes to brand new Jordans, we will camp it out all night. The Quran makes us shine and most of us don't have that light. How you talking about marriage when you smoke away your life? That's why I'm talking with you. The pain just never leaves. Shaitan is my true sickness, he's all of our disease. I wish I could be better, see the evil and don't believe that we as human beings walk Sirat al-Mustaqim, oh Lord. All I wanna do is get Ajr. We stay up all night, it's hard to pray Fajr. Our priorities are wrong, that's why I'm fighting in these wars every time I make a song. I'm trying to figure it out, you know, figure it out. I hope I figure it out, I hope I figure it out.
This isn't a story, this is real life. This happens every day on the streets of southwestern Sydney, and this is where it all begins.
Try it now, EB?
Nah, nothing, man.
Carl's the battery's plugged in, everything's plugged in, man. Wait. What on now?
Nah, nothing, bro. The car's a wreck, man.
Straight to the bank with this. Straight to the bank with this. I'm laughing straight to the bank with this.
Amateurs.
Too good for us, eh? 64 Impala, Chinese watch.
Amateurs, bro. What Gronks, mate.
Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Keep walking, bro.
Bro, I'm sick of this, man. All the boys putting it over us in the area. Driving nice cars. Come on, man.
Brother, are you being serious?
And I'm driving this mess.
Cuz relax. You think they're happy?
Come on, man. I got no car. I got no money.
Akhi, just have patience, brother.
I got
Just
no
relax.
clothes. I got no job. What do you want me to do?
Have sabr, Akhi, relax.
Look what I'm driving, man. I'm driving a mess.
Sabran ya
I can't take it, man. Get out of here.
Sabran ya nafsi.
Now's not the time, man.
Sabran ya nafsi.
Shush.
صبرا يا نفسي معنا الله. Bro, relax, bro. What's wrong with you, man?
I can't take it anymore.
خلاص. Come on, man. Please.
شو صاير? What happened?
Nothing, Mum, nothing.
Ibrahim, what did you do to the car?
Khalto just having a hard time, wallah. It's nothing to be...
If it's about money, don't worry about money.
Because he hasn't got a job. He's having a bit of a hard time.
Oh.
Khalto, don't worry, inshallah.
Please. Mustafa, Allah يرضى عليك يا ابني. Please look after him.
Don't worry, leave it to
I
me.
know he's very frustrated. He hasn't got a job.
خلاص, don't worry, inshallah. Leave it to me and I'll get him a job بإذن الله.
Mustafa, please look after him. الله يخليك. الله يرضى عليك يا
No
ابني.
worries.
All right, Mum,
دير بالك
all right.
عليه. الله يخليك.
خلاص, you just go inside, I'll deal with it, don't worry. Please. Ibi, I've got a cousin that works in the warehouse. Trust me, man.
Nah, man, I don't want to.
I'll get you a job there.
For what? $7.50 an
Well,
hour?
that's not $7.50, man. It's good money. And the guy's a champion, wallah he is.
It's not going to work out. You know how I am.
Ibi, Allah Radalek, let me just give him a call. I'll tell him that you're going to come tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Just get your work boots. Trust me.
You reckon?
Yeah, bro. Wallah, you can do this.
Ibi wasn't keen to start a full-time job, but if it meant a way out of his troubles, he was ready to give it a try.
All right, Shane, with that last one, mate, just leave it with me. I'll follow it up. All right, make sure you let Julie in the office know. Cheers, bud. All right. And this with this new guy, I don't know where the hell he is. Bloody half an hour late. Ah, you decided to join us, mate. Welcome.
Sorry I'm late, man.
Where you been? You're supposed to be here 8 o'clock. Didn't Stuz tell you 8 o'clock?
Yeah, I know. I had a late one.
All right, mate, I don't care if you have a late one, you've had an early one, you've had a party, you've had a wedding. 8 o'clock, you got to be here.
I know,
all right,
I know.
8 o'clock sharp. All these other guys, same as you, they're here 10 to 8, quarter to 8 every day. That's what it's got to be.
Yeah, all right. Don't worry, it won't happen again.
All right, yeah, it better not happen again. I'm doing you a favor. I'm doing Stuz a favor to let you have this job. I don't even need another guy. So I'm just trying to look after you because he said you're going through some rough times. All right, so do the right thing by me, I'll do the right thing by you, all right? You get paid, I make money, everybody wins, customers are happy.
Yeah, all right.
All right, mate? Now, Sleeping Beauty, Shane here is going to tell you what to do. Princess, and if you need anything, Shane's your man, all right? Make sure you're wearing high vis all the time for safety. Let us know if you need a hand.
Yeah, all right.
All right?
Don't worry. Leave it with me.
Get to work. Julie!
Getting used to a new work commitment wasn't going to be an easy task for Ibi, and as the work piled on, he was slowly beginning to realise exactly how hard it was going to be.
Man, cop the telephone, the boss this morning, huh?
Yeah, man. Over 10 minutes. The guy went nuts. What's his problem, man?
Nah, he's locked out to every newcomer, bro.
Nah, the bloke's too much, man. He's a bit uptight. Just gotta relax a bit, eh?
Yeah. What did you get up to last night?
Man. Just chilled out, man. But I'm just not used to it, man. Waking up every morning, you know, nice and early. But I just had enough, bro.
Do you want to smoke, bro?
Nah, bro. I don't smoke.
Come on, bro. Help you with all the stress, man.
Stress? Brother, I got enough stress on my head, man.
Like what, bro?
Just late on bills, man. My car's a wreck. You know, my mum's always on my back. I've just had enough of everything, you know? Doing it tough, man. I don't know, bro, what to do anymore, to be honest.
If you want, bro, I can hook you up. I can give you a side job, bro. Give you money here and there on the side.
Yeah?
Yeah.
With what?
Like you can sell. And make some money for you on the side.
You want me to sell drugs, bro? Nah, man, I don't do that stuff.
Don't worry, bro. You make some decent money, bro.
How much money are we talking about, man?
A couple of G's, bro.
Nah, you serious?
You don't have to work here anymore.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, how can I get started, man? Who do I speak to?
Yeah, take this number down, bro.
You reckon? Oh. Why not, eh?
Oi, 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 what's going on here? Shane, lunch is over, mate. 5 minutes ago. That's not like you, mate. What's going on? What's going on with you, princess? I said, get back to work. Lunch is over 5 minutes ago.
We're just having a break, will ya?
Mate, break's over. I decide when the breaks are. You need to be on time in the mornings and you need to get back to work when the breaks are over. You know that. Everyone in here works hard and everyone in here gets paid. You don't work hard, you don't get paid, or you don't have a job. You might not have a job next week the way you're going. Mate, I said get back to work. Are you deaf?
Yeah, all right, whatever, man.
Get up and get back to work.
I'm going, man.
Unbelievable. I'm trying to do you a favor.
Said I'm going.
After being told off by the boss for a second time, Ibi was beginning to hate his job even more. Now, at first he never really considered Shane's offer to sell drugs. I mean, Ibi was never the type to do such a thing. But if it meant that he no longer had to work here, the offer was becoming a bit more enticing. And of course, the boss wasn't really helping either.
Sticker on them, she knows where they're going. All right, mate, so I need you to go on that side, grab those ones onto the pallet. This way. Oh my God, Princess bloody Sleeping Beauty on his phone again when you can see everyone else behind you is hard at work. What's going on, mate? You're supposed to be working like everybody else.
Just relax, man. I had an important phone call to take.
Oh, it's an important phone call. Everybody stop what you're doing. Let's make sure we all listen to the important phone call. Mate, what's so important? You're supposed to be working.
Listen, man, I don't need to explain myself to you.
Mate, I'm not sure if you understand exactly how the employee-employer
You know what,
relationship...
man? I don't care. I've had enough of you and I've had enough of everyone else here, man. Get out of my face.
All right, mate. See you later. Good luck finding a job where you can bloody be on the phone all day. Ridiculous. All right, fellas, back to work. Nothing to see here. Let the princess go and find somewhere else to work.
Now that Ibi had walked out of his job on the first day, there was no turning back. He told his mum that the job didn't work out and spent the rest of the night weighing up Shane's offer. And with no money left in his pockets, there wasn't that much thinking left to do. He was ready to see exactly how far this job could take him, and it was only one phone call away.
conversations, talking with Allah. I've been slipping up, missing my salat. Need to make these days up before Ramadan. I say I love the sunnah, but I'm losing my Quran. It's hard to pray 5 when you working 9 to 5.
And in no time, he was meeting up with the big boys.
Had a lot of friends who tainted my heart, so I cut them off. Was I really wrong? I just want companions like Rasulullah. The last days upon us, the devil's looking calm. He whispered in my ear, talking to the old me. Told me I don't need to ever try to build a family. My mom's been absent, losing all my sanity. I pray by the end of this year I'll be a better me. Better me, yes Lord. A better me. I'm working on a better me.
He was only a few small steps away from changing his life forever.
Doors open, come in. Take a seat, man. Can I get you a drink or anything before we start?
No, I don't want.
Okay, straight to business then. This is the ice. It's the best product in Australia. The best ice you'll ever get in this country, man. If you want to work for me, I gotta know you can handle yourself. And if you delay me or stuff me around, man, I don't play like that. I got a reputation and I gotta uphold that reputation. I'll finish you. You down?
Yeah, man.
That's your first product.
All right, yeah.
Come back to me in a month with my money. Don't delay me, man.
Okay, you can trust me.
All right.
It wasn't that Ibi had a bad upbringing that led to this, but it was his longing for the fast money and a better street reputation. He didn't see the dangers involved either. It all seemed too simple and harmless. He sells a bit of ice on the corner, gives the people what they want, and they give him what he wants, the money. He wasn't going to take any of the drugs himself, but only give it to those that wanted it. He didn't think he'd be hurting anyone. After all, it was their decision to take the drugs, not his. And despite all this, he wasn't going to keep this job forever, just for a short while. Get enough money to get him on his feet, and then leave. Well, at least that was until his mother started to notice things were changing.
Ibrahim,
Yeah, Mum.
have you found a job?
No, not yet.
Ibrahim,
Yeah, Mum.
where'd you get this from? I've been cleaning your room and I found this money in your room. I want to know where you got it from.
I told you 1,000 times, don't go through my room.
Ibrahim, Allah yirda alayk. Wallahi, it's haram. Mom, you're killing me this way. You really are. What's happening here? I really need to know where you got this money from.
I told you 1,000 times, don't go through my room.
You know what? Wallahi, ya Ibrahim, if you are dealing with drugs, I'm going to اغضب عليك. And this is not how I brought you up, ya Ibrahim. Please.
Bikini, man, I'm over this. I'm old enough to make my own decisions.
You're old enough. Ta'ala, where are you going?
I'm going, man. I'm going.
Let's be real, he wasn't going to change for no one. And with all the money coming in, it would take a lot more than a simple tell-off from his mother to quit. He was living the dream right now. Fast cars, the girls, the clothes. There was nothing that could make him change. Not even his best friend, Stuz.
You lost your job on the first day. And now you're driving a Beamer? Talk to me, Ibi, man. I've been watching your snaps, Ibi. Watches, cars, girls. How? Where are you getting all the money from?
Just over everything, man. I just want to enjoy it. Enjoy life. I like this lifestyle, you know? New clothes, feel fresh, going out.
Your mum non-stop has been calling me, man. She's been finding money in your drawers. And she knows you don't work.
إبي طلع فيني. What's been happening?
If I tell you, would you tell anyone?
والله I want to know.
I trust you, yeah?
Bro, you being serious? Of course.
Well, you know that job that you said you were going to get me?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, you know how I started the first day? Anyway, I met this guy.
Yeah.
So we were sitting down. He started laughing, you know, took it a joke, and then drugs came up.
Please don't tell me you're selling drugs, Ibi. Please don't.
It's only for a couple months, man.
Oh, I knew it. Wallah, I knew it, Ibi. I knew it.
What's wrong with you? I'm going to make a bit of money and then get out of it.
Ibi, we used to talk about these guys, Ibi. Can you get out of it?
How?
It's not easy to leave the drug run once you're in. And besides, why would he want to leave? He was hanging with the big boys now. He wasn't going to stop for no one. And no one was going to stop him. Or at least he thought.
Stand up. So what you did? Okay, I'm gonna search you. Put your hands on the wall. Is there anything on you shouldn't have?
I got nothing, man.
What's this? Alright, you're under arrest for drug possession.
Hello, it's me. I have finally found the courage to speak about those days. I was younger, so naive. Now my heart is breaking up, 'cause I know I let you down. Hello, can I tell you? I'm just looking in the mirror, all I see is a broken man. My reflection's full of pain.
Is this the lifestyle you want to be living in, man? In and out of cop swaps? Disrespecting your parents? This has to stop, Ibi. It has to stop. There's a lecture on tonight. You're gonna come with me.
Stuz tried all options to make him stop. And up until now, nothing was working. It was time to meet the big man, Hoblos, one of the big Islamic speakers from the area. His talks have changed many in the past. Perhaps they were enough to change Ibi too. It was worth a try. After all, Ibi was a Muslim. He prayed and he knew the basics of Islam. Maybe his religion would be the key to straighten him up.
وفوق الروابي وعند القمر ويا من تحب غياب الوفاء.
Ibi, this is the masjid. And in here, whatever happens between us stays between us. So you gotta be a bit more open with me. What happened today?
Nothing much.
What do you mean nothing much? You just came out on bail today, man.
Yeah, so what? For what?
For what?
Nothing major.
Yeah, alright.
What are you doing in there, Ibi? You having coffee with the boys?
Just visiting. You can say that.
He got caught red-handed selling drugs, man.
You selling drugs, Ibi?
Yeah, I am.
What are you doing that for?
How else do you want me to get around? How else do you want me to pay for my bills?
Don't feed me that, Ibi.
How else do you want me to buy stuff?
People work.
You want me to break my back, do 12 hours a day? For $700 a week? Stuff that.
You think it's cool selling drugs, Ibi?
No, I don't, but I'm not hurting anyone.
You're not hurting anyone? Is this your take on it, Ibi? You're selling drugs and you're telling me you're not hurting anyone? Brother, you come sit in my shoes for a couple of days and see what the drugs you're selling is doing to people. Ibi, let me tell you a story, man. A few weeks back, I buried a 35-year-old brother. You know how he died, Ibi? He overdosed on ice. That's right, the stuff you sell. So when we went to the cemetery, Ibi, and we lowered him into the ground, there was an 8-year-old boy standing there. And this 8-year-old boy looked me in the eyes and he said to me, "Where are you going with my father?" Then when we threw the dirt over him, Ibi, and everyone started walking away, you know what this young boy said to me? He grabbed my clothes and started pulling at it and said, "Where is my father? Why isn't he coming back home with me?" Now I want you to go stand in front of this 8-year-old kid and tell him that he's lost his father because you want to drive a good car at the end of the week, man. You got two options, Ibi. You either change, repent, and turn a new page with Allah, or you can stay on this road. And if you choose to stay on this road, let me tell you how this road ends, Ibi. You either end up spending the rest of your life in jail, or I'm gonna be the one standing at your grave giving your funeral talk. Leave this life behind. Do it for yourself. Do it for your mother. Do it for your family. Do it for the sake of Allah. Do it for whatever reason, I don't care. Just walk away from this life, Ibi. Look at me. I want you to leave this life. You down for it? You give me your word?
Promise. That's it.
Stuz was right. Hublas's short reminder had struck a chord with Ibi, and it was enough to make him realise how harmful his lifestyle was. He spent the night praying and asking for forgiveness, promising to make a change. And that change wasn't going to be complete until he made one last phone call. The same way it got him in was the same way he was going to get out.
Yeah, what's up?
I went out, and it's not good for my deen. It's not good for me. I'm over it, man. I don't know what I got myself into.
So all of a sudden you find God and you want out. You think it's that simple. You know when you join the game, there's no outs. You know very well.
I just want to be a better Muslim. I don't want to do this anymore.
No. Shut your mouth and listen. I don't care what you found. I don't care how religious you become.
Please, just listen to me.
Nah. You know what? I'm going to give you an out. 20 grand in 2 weeks, there's your out. Last chance.
It's not that Ibi didn't have the money to leave. He had the money. He could have sold the car and half the other unnecessary items he had bought, but he was willing to take his chances. He would sell only a little bit more drugs, make enough money, and then leave. It was simple.
Could have died in those streets we used to play.
I was 15 with my hat low, backwards on those back roads, string vests and my jean shorts, Air Max and my afro, and a GT doing wheelies. I saw tapes turn into CDs, loves turn into envy, I'm turning to MB. I didn't change when they hated me, I didn't change when they rated me. Allah sees what they didn't see and rewarded me with these brownies. So at 19 I'm in a masjid, socks off on that carpet, shahada on the tip of my tongue. It's equal where my heart is, going back to the day where I started. Hair fade with that parting, tracksuit in Mercedes, text messages from ladies and they would say I've gone crazy. Ghetto chart from those 80s. I was raised on Bob Marley. Now I'm listening to Mashari.
Hello?
What are you doing? Are you still in bed?
Yeah?
You owe me money and you're still in bed. You better get up. You better have my papers for me today. Otherwise, you're finished.
Can we leave it to at least next week, please?
No, your time's up. I'm not giving you any more time. You've had enough time. You have my money for me today, or I'm coming for you.
All right.
If you don't have it, you're finished. You know where to find me. I'm going to be there. And if you're not there with my papers, you're finished, mate. I'm coming to you.
All right, yeah. All right, I'll see you a bit later then. Bye.
Yeah, Ibi. Let's just relax, man. Yalla, just give me a couple minutes, I'll be down there. Yalla, I'm leaving now. Yalla, bye.
All the while, Ibi thought he had it all planned, he had forgot one thing. Allah gives chances. He sends warning signs, sign after sign after sign, chance after chance, to stop, return and leave, before it's too late. And by now, I guess you could say his chances were all up.
Tell me what you bring me here for, bro.
I just gotta sort out a few things.
Why, Ibi? Every single time you do the same thing, bro, you don't learn?
This will be the last time.
Fear Allah Azza wa Jal, bro. There's gonna be a time where this is gonna end.
Just leave it with me.
Khalas, inshallah khair, bro.
All right, they're here now.
Black slave, came a long way from my old days. Now I live life in the slow lane, making my way to my destiny. Black slave, came a long way from my old days. Now I live life in the slow lane, making my way to my destiny.
Get out of the car now, bro.
So before you do anything, cuz, we want to sort it out, man.
No, it's none of your business. It's not got nothing to do with you. It's between me and him. Where's my money?
I told you, I'll get it for you in 2 days.
Bro, you've had 2 months. I'm not letting it go.
I'll make a few phone calls, man.
You think it's a game?
Let's sort
You
it
think
out,
it's a
please.
game, bro? I've got a reputation to uphold. You know how bad you're making me look?
Give me till tonight.
No way, mate.
you
You've
doing?
had your time.
I'm gonna make a phone call.
Listen,
I'll get it
cuz.
for you tonight.
Listen, bro. Take care of this
Please
stuff.
don't.
There's no
Please
need
don't.
Take
for
care
it.
of
There's
it.
no
Please
need.
don't.
There's no need.
I'm not doing it. There's no need.
سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعك الفضاء الرحيب الفسيح سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعك الفضاء الرحيب الفسيح فبالله كم تستطب القروح ويبرأ جروح الكسير الجريح وينشط ذاك السقيم العليل وقد كان بالسقم دهرا طريق تقال العثار العظام به ويغدو الهوى ككبش ذبيح بذكر الإله تطيب الحياة تسر أسارير وجه صبيح تسر أسارير وجه صبيح
I want you all to take a long, hard look. For everything you did in this world will come to face you one day. This is the reality that we all ran away from. The way you lived your life is the way you will die. And the way you died is the way that you will be resurrected. And this is how you will stand before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you did good, then know that this hole that you're looking at will be a garden from the gardens of paradise. But if you were a gangster, or maybe you thought you were a bad boy, then everything from this moment onwards is only going to get worse. Because this is the beginning. This is the reality. This is death. If you worshipped Allah, if you were someone who submitted yourself to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you obeyed the laws of Allah, then the heart will speak and say that it is Allah who is my Rabb. But if you worshipped in this world money, and you worshipped in this world cars, and you worshipped women and drugs and fame and status, then this is what the heart will speak. This is the reality. Will you not change? Will you not change? Will you not walk away from this as different men? Because if this doesn't move your heart, then really I don't know what else will move your heart.
No one wanted it to come to this. None of us did. Ibi didn't think it would come either. Not in a million years. But like many others, he fell. And there's nothing more that can be done right now but pray that this never happens again.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الملك يومئذ الحق للرحمن وكان يوما على الكافرين عسيرا ويوم يعض الظالم على يديه يقول يا ليتني اتخذت مع الرسول سبيلا يا ويلتى ليتني لم أتخذ فلانا خليلا لقد أضلني عن الذكر بعد إذ جاءني وكان الشيطان للإنسان خذولا.
Sometimes I feel like a lost soul. Sometimes I feel like there's no hope. Sometimes this world gets me stressed out. I'm all messed up, I need your help now. Yeah, I know it's stupid, but I just gotta see it for myself. I'm in a corner, trying to find you. Oh, I'm right over here, I know you can see me. Oh, I need you to guide me, 'cause I'm trying to find my way back home. Please don't leave me here alone.
It doesn't end here though. There was still one last thing to do, and to do so, it was going to require the help from some old buddies. An important meeting had to take place, and they weren't going to take any chances.
Let us in, man. Now let us in. Oh, relax. I need to speak to the boss.
But I'm not playing games. I just need to speak to the boss.
Hey, is there a problem? Yeah, I thought so.
It was time to face off with the mastermind behind it all, the drug dealer.
What brings you here? Don't you have a funeral to go give a talk at?
I'm getting ready for your funeral.
Is that a threat?
You scared?
This isn't the masjid. This is my house. I give one order and people get hurt, really hurt.
You don't scare me. You might put fear in the hearts of those that work for you and the people that you deal with. But I don't fear the creation. I fear the Creator. I fear none but one. Maybe something you should start doing and change this lifestyle that you're living.
That's $500,000 rolls outside. This here is $100,000 watch. You're sitting in $1 million establishment. I'm a self-made millionaire. Lifestyle, what are you talking about? I'm living the dream.
I'm talking about the thousands of people that you got hooked on the drugs that you're selling. I'm talking about those families that you've crippled along with it. I'm talking about the hundreds of mothers that have to cry the nights because their son and their daughter is hooked onto the crack that you're providing. I'm talking about those mothers that are crying every single night because they had to bury their sons because of the one order that you give and people get hurt, really hurt. That's the lifestyle I'm talking about. You're a killer, you're a murderer, you got blood on your hands.
Accused by many, but convicted by none. And you got nothing on me. And even if you did, there's nothing my lawyers can't fix, because money makes the world go round.
No, you're wrong. It's Allah that makes this world go round. Not you, not your lawyers, and not your money. Let me tell you something, and trust me when I tell you that soon you will die. Either by the many enemies that you have, or by a natural death. But you'll die nonetheless. And when you die, you're gonna die alone. You're gonna go into that hole alone, and you're gonna be resurrected, and you will stand in front of Allah alone. Your rolls won't be there, your watch won't be there, nor will your boys be there. And then you will answer to the Creator. Then every single thing you ever did, and every person that you ever harmed, and every person that you got hooked onto the crack that you're providing, you'll have to answer to. But your mouth won't speak on that day. Every limb in your body will speak on your behalf. So in that courtroom, there won't be any lawyers. And you can't buy that judge. So you better wake up to yourself. You think you're living the dream? When you stand in front of Allah on that day, you're going to realize you were living a nightmare, you just didn't know it. So I'm going to leave you with that. And you think about that long and hard. Because you don't scare me at all. If anything, I pity the life that you live.
This isn't a story. This is real life. This happens every day on our streets. And it won't end until we change, until we vow to make a difference, until we wake up and realize that these are our streets that are being targeted. These are our children that are dying, and these are our lives that are being lost. And until we decide to make that change, it's never gonna end. And as long as we still breathe, our chances to change are still open. May Allah protect us all.
Police are investigating a shooting in Sydney's West this afternoon. The young man has been lured to the park for a meeting. The man has staggered for almost a kilometre to find help
Flying through suburban streets, those who live here are scared too.
They wanna know about Islam, we'll give them da'wah. They wanna know what a Muslim does, we'll give them da'wah. When they wanna hate on our deen, we'll give them da'wah. Who's the one and only? Nobody but Allah.